Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Tales of Zestiria. Today, we're gonna go talk to Tack and maybe attack him some more.
Nicholas, Sunlight Girl, Jean-Luc's Lulu.
Picard?
This is a massacre! Who could have done such a thing?
You?
Well,
You did. You turned into a Hellion.
Wait, was he really a Hellion? I thought he was just possessing like the thing of armor.
It was me. I went out of my head, tore my beloved treasures apart, and now they're gone forever!
Well, hopefully you don't do that for too long. I guess that's good voice acting. You say anything? Slow and steady. Attack, poor little guy. Should we do something? He's in tears. I mean, how good are you at painting? I'm pretty bad at it. To be fair, most things that require some artistic ability, I tend to not be able to do.
Attack! What on earth happened that made you turn into a Hellion?
I'm sure it's hard for you, but can you tell us about it?
Well, I've always had a real big thing for art, you know? Moved in here a good long while back. Got to whittle my days away just people watching and gazing at fine art. I wasn't worshipped or nothing, but...
Right, you are a seraphim. They can't see you, right.
Sounds like a good life.
I was happy. Real happy.
So happy that I'm crying. I don't deal well with crying, like actual crying. I always I don't know what to do. I could always be like try to comfort him, but I always think I'm gonna like mess it up and make it worse. Where are you? Oh, you're down. You say anything new? What are we gonna do with Tack? We should listen to everything he has to say. I mean, it's probably a good idea. Give him a chance to vent. Or tell us what the hell happened. Thank you, Edna.
Ever since the countries took to fighting, the humans started to get real nasty.
You need a
That
Kleenex?
country's bad, they'd say. That country's art is bad. Slash it. Burn it.
So they used art just as fuel for the fires of war.
It's true.
And that ain't the half of it. That's when they started to move the art on the black market.
Is that what that lady was doing with the books, too?
Oh, so that's where it all went.
They were laughing and clutching their money in their grubby little hands. Hooray for war!
You still sound very angry about this, Attack.
I got so mad, so dejected. I felt my anger bubbling up, but I was beyond caring. And then... that's when I became a Hellion.
It's not your fault, Attack.
Thanks, son.
Son?
Appreciate it and all, but I'd like to be alone for a little while.
So we leaving? You got taters in your ears or something? I just want to be alone for a while. Taters in the air! You say anything else? So now we know the truth behind the museum. Tack is not to blame. The fault lies with the kingdom and its inhabitants. I think everyone shares an equal part to blame. Mostly the people that ransacked this place and then sold it on the black market.
Never thought that the source of all that malevolence would be the love of art. Yeah,
Artists do weird
that
things
sounds
sometimes.
It's the kingdom of Highland that caused Attack such pain. If only I had been able to do something.
Malevolence can come from anyone's spirit.
Edna, what are you
Especially when
doing?
that spirit holds hate for other people.
Are you
And
drawing
things stay
something?
with them The influence we receive from the vessel in particular can be a danger.
You have a heart on
So
your
if I started
umbrella?
generating malevolence, it'd put everyone in danger?
All of us could become Hellions.
I'm not saying I would like to see that, but that would be pretty interesting to
The people who
witness.
never share cling to those with power that surpasses theirs far more tightly than you may imagine. Do not undervalue your ideals, nor the things that are in your power to accomplish. A shepherd's emotions towards the people he rescues are also his greatest enemy, in a way.
Okay, understood.
Didn't she just tell you not to be so stiff and serious?
I think she was more telling me not to be a giant
I guess
asshole.
you're right.
But I suppose I don't need to worry about you.
We'll get started so you don't have to.
Just doing what's within our power, right?
Oh yeah, that guy. Should probably take care of that guy.
Feels like the malevolence has been lifted somewhat, don't you think?
Indeed it has. But we still need to find a way to bring the Drake down.
Yeah, that's what we need to
Can you
do.
head to the base of the great tree?
Huh? Oh yeah, sure.
Base of the great tree. You say anything new? I wish I knew what Edna is planning. She must have something in mind. Let us humor her and go and head for the base of the great tree. I'm not really humoring her if she actually has a plan. I'm gonna assume she does. Definitely more well thought out than most of us in this group. Well, Mikulo is pretty well thought out too. Alicia's too concerned about stuff she has no control of in the past. Saray just wants to help everyone. Lila is sort of like Mikulo, but she's kind of an airhead sometimes. I mean, not really airhead. More she knows more than what she's letting on to, but she's playing dumb and she's just a really bad actor.
For whom?
The bell tolls.
For me, silly.
Where's she going? She's gonna go add Attack to her umbrella? No, I'm assuming the thing on her
I wonder where Edna
umbrella is
got
just
to.
like a doll and not actually
Who knows
one
what goes on
of
in her head?
that is adorable.
I'm back.
But
What is
what are they
wrong
called?
with you? Huh?
It starts with an N.
Attack?
I'm here to help. Heard tell you folks could be using an extra jolt of power.
Always.
We just might.
If I combine Attack's power with my arrows,
We can bring down the Drake.
Edna told me that y'all are trying super duper hard to fix things up.
And I really hope she used that word. What are you
This
doing?
blood bomb town gets back on its feet, folks might finally remember the place of
Is she
ultimate
embarrassed?
civilized society.
Thank you, Edna.
I just thought it might work.
I think she was embarrassed. That's why she stomped on the ground and covered her face. Mikulo looked pissed there for a second.
And here it comes.
Drat, it's so dark I can barely see it.
That's a good thing. You can fight without worrying about humans catching sight of you.
hey, good thinking. So, how exactly should we go about shooting this thing down?
That I don't know.
Tonight's supposed to be a full moon. All we need is some light.
The clouds are receding.
Let's
That
look for a
lucky
place
us?
where we can aim our shot with the aid of the moonlight.
I think I need to heal up to. I do.
I've always thought that the name Attack was a little strange, but never imagined it was also the name of a skill.
So you've noticed, huh?
Huh? Was I not supposed to?
I'll explain it briefly. Equipment skills come from the boon of the Lord of the Land. In other words, they're a godsend. 50 primary elements have been found through various arrangements of mana and elements. By combining those 50 elements, additional effects are born. And by infinitely fusing and combining them, seraphim and humans are created in the same way.
Interesting.
Yeah, and the purest elements of all combine to make...
Normin, right?
No. Gemstones, used to make jewelry and stuff like that.
Hey!
50 elite humans were gathered to research each of those elements, namely...
The Normin.
But then the project gets thrown into crisis by a late newcomer.
When are you going to get to the part about the Normin?
Normin don't appear until chapter 23. Now quit rushing me.
Huh? Was I not supposed to ask that question?
You need my help? Just let me know. I gotta do what I can to atone for the rotten cotton I did as a Hellion. So you're a cowboy. Where should we shoot from? My suggestion would be the location as high as possible, where the moonlight is not blocked by the trees. That is a creepy looking pink moon. And it starts over here. I wanted to look at the moon survey.
This is it.
Oh, we're on the rooftop. I'm like, what? What are we doing? This house. This is the house that has the Drake in it.
Attack! You got it! Normin power!
Nothing screams power like Normin power. Good lord.
Ah! Gee, ripes! That's some power.
Goddamn right it is.
I can only handle one shot.
Very blue.
One shot is enough. Saray, I'll do the aiming.
Right. And I'll pick when to fire.
Does that thing just fly around up there the whole time? Like, that seems very boring, to be quite honest. Like, I'm just gonna circle around the town. I'm not really gonna do anything. Praise the sun. If that thing landed on its back, its wings would be fucking broken. We're fighting this guy right now? Alright. We got Drake, Dragon / Winged. Level 19, 7,000 health. It's resistant to all the elements I have. That's a bullcrap. A Hellion that's on the verge of becoming a dragon. If we can beat this, we've got no hope. If we can't beat this, we got no hope against a real dragon. Some of our attacks might not work when it's airborne. So is it only resistant to those elements while it's airborne? Let's try to anticipate its movement and react accordingly. Alright, you have a lot of attack and a lot of art attack. You also have a lot of focus. Actually, a shit ton of focus. What does focus do? Your defense is rather basic, though. Alright. No, not that. Do I have any skills? Bubble arrow, that's water, of course. Water, water, water. True Fang. Alright. That's wind. So just True Fang. As long as I'm holding a button, I can hit True Fang. And no other wind elemental attacks. What about here? Okay, fire has one at the very end. Earth doesn't. Wind, earth. I mean, water, earth, excuse me. Okay, she has a few. Not armortized, though. Alright, well, we're gonna...
Is this big and this strong? You can't be serious.
You should know the difference in size and scale a dragon has by now.
We are here to do whatever.
No, I wanted the block, right.
As we are now, we
Now, I did eat some of that curry stuff that, it's like Mabo curry. So, if I die, I should revive in, with like 20% health. Kinda wish Alicia had, Micleo out. Alicia just died. Now, I did just save, so I should be fine. Actually, shit, I don't think I saved. Oh well, so we just can't lose now because I was an idiot and didn't save after that skit. Good job, Chronos. Freaking moron. Alright, let's hopefully we won't have a problem.
Pretty much screwed.
Thank you, Edna. You are a freaking light in the darkness. Wait for it. Alright. We are killing it. So we are doing alright. Damn it. Life bottle. Lila. Shit. Alright, you get up.
I was just sleeping.
Can we not revive Lila? But she's out of the combat, so she should have like 1 health left, so she is recovering, because that's how it works, right? When they're not in combat, they recover. Shit. I don't want her to lose experience. Punch! Didn't punch! God damn it, Alicia. You better start making more of these life bottles. Urgh. Got him.
Did it! We beat the dragon!
Everyone level up. Sweet.
It was just a drake.
Sure, we might not be strong enough to beat a dragon yet, but
Yeah, we will get there someday.
One day, if we only believe. I don't think Edna buys it. Learned a lot of new arts. Got a blessing orb, a talisman, technical proficiency, a new battle action, and equipment proficiency. That battle was relatively hard.
The flames of purification. Might you be the shepherd?
No. I mean,
So
yes.
you must
Yes.
be Marlin's.
Guardian Seraph Rohan. Or should I say, I was. I very nearly became a dragon. I have no right to continue protecting this town.
Don't say that.
Seraph Rohan. I am Alicia Difta, princess of the Kingdom of Highland. It is we who must bear the blame. We who corrupted the hearts of the people and set you on the path to becoming a Hellion. But I assure you that I shall set things right. If you must punish anyone, let it be me.
No one's punishing you.
So please,
You didn't
if it's
do
not
anything.
possible, let us have your blessing just this once.
You're an impassioned young princess, I'll give you that. You can see me?
I mean, it'd be a pretty big
Yes,
coincidence
I
if she
have
was
pledged
just talking and
myself
looking
to our
at you.
squire.
Have you? And you're okay?
Huh?
Well, Soray, are you okay? I'm gonna assume not, because you just kind of stared blankly back at him.
Town has lowered significantly. You're the one who dispelled it?
We all did.
So yes, I am the one that did it.
Then so be it. I'll extend my blessing.
I want to help too!
Thank you so much.
It appears the corruption has yet to spread to this tree. Using this as a vessel,
That's
I
lucky.
shall expand the blessed domain.
You got it! Normin power!
You really have to do that every time you use your power? Hey, yo, I don't think that did anything.
Huh? What's this?
What happened?
There's still a mega powerful Hellion running around near here.
Like stronger than the Drake we just fought? Cause
We can't stop the invasion.
we had a hard time with that one.
A major Hellion? Where?
To the southwest. It isn't far.
Saray, we must defeat it.
Well, yeah, we're the shepherd.
If we leave the town in this state?
With your guards all a-sleeping and your hellions all a-creeping.
I don't get that reference.
Saray?
Sorry, I just blanked out for a second there.
Actually, kind of looked like you were about to collapse, buddy.
You need a rest. In. Now.
You heard the boss.
Indeed. Good ideas will surely come after we take a breather.
The young shepherd's starting to deteriorate. I ought to be more understanding.
I think that has to do with what Lila
Deteriorate?
told Saray. I kind of figured that there was going to be some downside to having like a squire or a sublord because of the way Lila didn't tell us what was going to happen when she whispered to him. So I'm pretty sure something bad's going to happen in the future. Talk. Hey, how's it going, Shepherd? You can see the great tree starting to get some life back into it. Haven't done anything yet. Legit, we just finished what we were talking about like 2 seconds ago. So treasure text, restoration and traveler's repose. Set Normin. You can assign Normin to serve as Lord of the Land, improving your chance of finding equipment with that Normin skill attached. However, this will also raise enemy levels in the area based on that skill's group. On the other hand, low level enemies won't give you as much experience, so this is one way to keep enemy levels higher. So I add him, and attack plus 4% will show up on equipment in the area more often. But enemies will be stronger by 1 level.
Lila, darling, you really found yourself a peach of a shepherd.
Oh, thanks.
Why, thank you.
You two go way back, don't you?
There was a time once when the Normin Seraphim and I traveled together.
Lila was like an idol to us.
Is that why you're trying to hug her leg?
All 49 of us begged her to make us her sublords.
You didn't go for it?
It's a lot of sublords.
No.
Let's all just be friends, she told us.
She friend-zoned them.
Well, 49 is a bit much.
I agree with Mickey though.
Trauma nearly killed us. We all scattered over the globe to be alone with our melancholy.
Trauma queen.
What? Surely that wasn't necessary.
You sadistic harpy.
I don't think
I like
I'm a
Edna.
harpy.
It's all good. Us Norman, we roll with life's punches. We all treasure it as a bittersweet memory from when we was carefree young'uns.
This nostalgia trip is boring me, but it's true that Normin have useful abilities. If we find any more, let's catch him.
It'd be sad if they turned into Hellions.
This Pokemon now?
Get a kick out of seeing my old buddies again. I promise we'll help you folks out.
So we need to catch them all. Anything else? Good luck finding all my homies. Don't worry, they're good people. Though there is one who needs to learn how to take a hint. Oh, that should be fun. Alicia, you look kind of tired. Thank you, but I'm fine. And you? Tonight was quite the ordeal. Maybe we could all do with a rest at the inn. Yeah, the inn. Let's go up to the save point and see if there's a skit. And if there's not, we'll just go to the inn. That's how editing works. There is Lila and Edna's skill lecture.
Could you tell me more about equipment skills?
Way to have your head in the game. First, let's go over the basic skills.
Basic skills can be broken down into 10 groups with 5 different elements. So in total, It's 10 times 5. Think you can do the math, genius?
There are 50 Normin named after the basic skill they offer. Each one has
50. I thought he just said 49.
Specific skill.
So if you find a skill that you like, go find that Norman and send them off to the Lord of the Land to do your dirty work.
Elements and skill groups aren't just for tweaking the effects of your skills. They're also closely linked to bonus skills. That's all the time we have for today. See you again next week.
Next week? We're doing this again?
Oh, that's kind of funny. All right, so I know the whole 10 times 5, etc., skills, but didn't Attack just say all 49 of us wanted to become her sublord? Not 50? So it's like one missing, one special? Or was he not including himself when he said all 49 of us? Which is kind of weird if he didn't do that, because why? So, but from that skit, there are 50 Normans that we have to capture. Putting slots to use. Ha,
The Norman's powers
slots.
sure are interesting.
Not as much as their faces, though.
Yes, the Norman's ability to assist is quite helpful, and each one has different capabilities.
They all look the same, though.
Racist.
Abilities change from combining them in different ways, right?
They have bad attitudes, even though they're Norman.
Yes, there should be increasing numbers of Norman which you could combine to make new effects.
Norman times Norman equals Norman how?
I don't think Edna likes Norman.
For the Norman, Edna.
Not really. Just a bone or two to pick. By which I mean 77 confrontations, 108 complaints, and 32 appeals. That's all.
Sounds complicated.
Is there a court system in this for Norman in this world? We should have enough time for the inn, I hope. Then again, I think there's been a few times like,
Wearing the gel.
oh, thank you. Been a few times like, oh, we totally have time for this area, and then it's like 20 minutes over. Mostly in Xenoblade. Nothing? Really? Alright, well, give me another one of these curry buns. I like reviving instantly. I was kind of expecting like a cutscene. Because they told us to come here. That usually implies a cutscene. There's the cutscene.
How are you feeling?
Spiffy.
Right as rain.
Good. We don't need a sick shepherd.
That'd be bad.
And precisely how long had you been saving that one?
Punch him.
Looks like we've got our...
Also, that's like a callback to like the 3rd or 4th episode where I was buying at the sheep.
The shepherd. Perfect timing.
Agil.
Didn't even know we knew his name.
Ridge, you're a superstar.
Damn right I am.
Well, you know.
You know? Well, whatever. Anyway, we need you to sign for this.
I ain't signing anything without reading it.
Huh? Me?
I want to sign away my soul or something.
More medicine.
It was ordered by a guy named Nafe.
Nafe.
Huh.
I think I was calling him Neef. Did you just jump up there?
Got this.
I guess you're right.
Also a message. I found a group of mercenaries headed toward Marland and asked them to protect the town, but they refused me.
Did you pay him?
I have asked for additional
Booty.
reinforcements from Lady Lake, but it will take some time. That's all.
Mercenaries. They might work in a pinch.
Can
Well,
mercenaries
they
stand
kind of
against the
refused
Hellions?
to help.
Probably not the Hellhounds, but they might be able to handle lesser Hellions.
They are vicious, but they are visible. And little.
But they already refused the guard job.
Yeah, what Mick said.
I could try asking again as sincerely as possible.
Wouldn't hurt to go try.
Oh, we actually saw those mercenaries, didn't we, at the bridge? So those guys in the armor.
Hey, why are you going through all this trouble anyway?
Because I'm the shepherd.
Why? I mean, you can't just not help people in trouble.
I mean, technically and literally, you could just not help people that are in trouble.
I get it. I get that you're weird.
He apparently doesn't like heroes.
Now, where is the medicine going?
The sanctuary.
Gotcha.
Oh, hey! You didn't happen to run into a group of mercenaries on the way here, did you?
You mean the woodsmen? They came with us.
Wait, the mercenaries she just told us about?
They said they were gonna stock up.
Well, it's good to know they're still in town. Or at least that group of mercenaries still in town. Might not be the same one. Though I will admit, I would not have asked him that, because the whole... She told us that a mercenaries group was at the bridge. Actually, is that the mercenary group up there? How many times do I have to tell you, muck buckets? Of course you're going to get stronger. You're not going to get stronger if you go around fusing your weapons at random. Shit, he's talking to me. Where do you think you'll wind up if you torpedo your best bonus skills? Think ahead and lay out your basic skills in order to create and maintain bonus skills. It's about planning for the future. First, fill up your skill sheet, then start triggering stack skills. Got it? It's like he knows. He knows too much. We must end him. Mercenaries are just soldiers for hire, right? That is the general idea, yes. Is there any way we can get them to lend their assistance to you? Is there any way we can get them to lend their assistance, do you suppose? Pay them? You guys not know what mercenaries are? Anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, press the like button below. If you're not subscribed yet, why don't you head on my video section and check out some of my other content. On that note, let's end with a skit.
Now then, this time we'll be covering skill groups.
We're not gonna talk about bonus skills?
We're the ones doing the teaching around here. Shut up and listen.
Reminds me of high school.
It wouldn't be prudent to explain everything at once, so I'll start off with the ones you can obtain in the beginning phases. So first, there's the status column. This increases basic stats by a certain percentage. Here, it's wise to improve upon your given strengths.
Then there's the HP column. If you're prone to damage, it's best to improve on this. Or just don't get hit in the first place, doofus.
Sound advice.
Anyways, as you can see, aligning the same skill group together to carry out a tactical battle is one option that you have.
And that's where the bonus skill comes into play.
See you again next week!
Next week again?